It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds or classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops. Pierre, Leon, Jason from the for bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers. You know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. It's views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. We're here to give you guys another episode of Majoring in the Minors. Danny V in the house. You got the usual suspects, myself, Leon, Jason, and Pierre. So Pierre, take it away.
Oh man, majoring in the minors, man. It's been a while, but we were all fiending for it, especially Leon. Went out and got his Mudville 9 hat. I'm the only one wearing a Major League Baseball hat, but I didn't have a minor league one handy down here. So even though I have 10,000 of them, I didn't have enough to bend. So listen, I'm ready to get started. I know you've got like an 11 pack for us tonight.
Yeah.
And a lot of us love this, right? And I think you've done a fantastic job in the previous episodes showing off some really badass minor league stuff. So, and you're wearing the Cedar Rapids, right?
Cedar Rapids Reds.
Yeah.
Repping Iowa. That's right.
Yeah. Other than the Iowa connection, it's beautiful. So, you ready to get started here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Danny, take us through it, man. And Leon, please try to contain your excitement this evening. The last few times you were caught kind of throwing things around in there because you were so excited. So
I'll keep it to a 7, solid 7.
All right. Well, you won't be too excited with this first one. I think this is Amira Pioneers. I think I remember one of the first episodes I did with you guys. I showed it was the Marlins, but instead of the F, it was an E. And then I mentioned there was one hat that they only wore the last year they were Marlins affiliates, and it was hard to find. And I finally got it. It cost me a little bit, but this logo is not exactly the best logo. It's kind of cheesy, but as a Marlins fan and collector, I had to have it, and I paid up for it. But
that 1 year, but it's still cool as hell.
Yeah,
I like it.
Got like Oregon Trail vibes.
Oh man, that's
Reminds me
good
of
stuff.
those gravy train commercials from when I was a kid. That dog food.
Oh yeah.
I was scared of that commercial. Actually, that's another thing. Add that to my list of fears. Right with the Kool-Aid Man when I was young. Those gravy train, like the little like people in the you know what I'm talking about? Those commercials freaked me out as a kid too.
I don't think we had that in Canada.
So from there, I'm going to move over to Canada for Leon.
All right.
So we're going to go to Lethbridge,
Alberta, for people who don't know.
Alberta. So
Why would anyone know that?
we have the Mounties up first. It
That looks like Mounds candy bars, doesn't it?
Mounties.
At first,
Kind of.
reminds me of like Rocky and Bullwinkle type
Okay. Yeah.
character with the Mountie there. So the Mounties were independent at this time, and they were like using a bunch of loaner players. Rookie, Advanced League, Pioneer League itself. They were the Mounties from 92 to 95. So I have a red, gray, and then I also have this white two-tone, which is not as common.
I like that one, man.
And those things still look brand new, man. Brand spanking new.
Do.
Jeez.
Dang.
That's not one of those dirtbag hats.
No.
You know, you buy that?
No, I will have one of those later. So from there, they then became the Lethbridge Black Diamonds from 96 to 98. And
Much
they
better
became,
name.
yes, and they much better logo. Same Pioneer League, Rookie Advance. And they became a Diamondbacks affiliate. And they actually started playing,
nice.
if you
That's
just
cool, man.
realize the years that I gave you for them, 96 to 98. So they played 2 years before the Diamondbacks played their first game. even though
Sure.
they were a Diamondbacks affiliate.
I remember seeing this logo.
Yeah.
And it's nice to connect it
think-
to the actual team.
They still
Yeah,
sell it.
I think they did a home team like
yeah,
retro.
hometown collection. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
hometown.
I think I may
This
have
is a
grabbed
new
this
one
one
with
at
the
this point
tag.
recently. Not that old though.
Yeah,
Um, after they moved from Lethbridge, they then moved to Missoula.
okay.
And
Osprey.
you're familiar with the Missoula Paddleheads, but before that, they were the Missoula Osprey.
Osprey.
Yep.
Yeah. I went crazy when they changed their name.
That would kick the shit out of a Blue Jay.
An osprey? Yeah,
Not-
I think it's got
not
like a
even
8-foot
close.
wingspan.
That'd eat some dogs.
Those are like sea eagles.
And a surprising
Yeah.
twist was like most of these minor league logos, you would have think maybe the Osprey would have been clutching a bat, but no, he's definitely clutching a fish that he just
Yeah.
plucked out of the river. So the Missoula Osprey 99, 2019, Missoula, Montana. They remained with the D-backs from 99 to 2020. Once again, still Pioneer League, rookie advanced. From there, we're going to leave Canada and Montana, and we'll go back to something that me and Leon had spoke to a little bit, which are very hard to find in fitteds, and it's the Hawaii Winter League.
Oh,
Ooh, shit.
So snapbacks you can find frequently. Some of the teams are a little bit harder than others, but to find the fitteds, very hard.
God.
mm,
That one nice and clean too.
This one, for the most
too
part,
bad.
yeah, not too
Used.
bad. It's definitely used. So
Slightly.
Honolulu Sharks, 93 to 97.
Killer.
They also
that's
came
awesome.
also
awesome
came back
logo.
in 06. They were the last champs in 97 before the return of the league. And the only other fitted I have from Hawaii Winter League,
That's the best
which I
one.
ended up luckily with my two favorite logos from the Hawaii Winter League are the Maui Stingrays and Honolulu Sharks.
That's the best one.
That's so cool, man. That
That
logo's
is.
badass.
That's the
This
best
one is a little bit more dingy.
Could you
Little bit more
imagine
dingy.
the Rays having that kind of the Tampa Bay Rays having that kind of logo?
Yeah,
so crazy.
More modern version.
it's like a samurai stingray. He's gonna fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey,
as
he
hell,
would
man.
kick the shit out of that Tampa Bay Ray.
Oh yeah.
Tampa Ray is just chilling.
Yeah.
Okay, from here, we're going to Connecticut. So it's like I'm touching base for all of the crew tonight.
Mhm.
So Connecticut Defenders.
That's a good logo. You
yes.
bet. Oh,
And it's one I've been looking for a while.
son of a bitch. Look at you.
This one, for whatever reason, it's not even a one-year team or anything like that, but this hat is hard as hell
Love
to
that
find. I think the
Love that
last
thing.
one that I saw available went for a couple $100.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and Connecticut is known for its naval bases.
Right. And I'm just a fan of the logos that utilize the bat in a different manner. So you have the bat as symbolizing as a submarine, and you see that kind of Prince William cannons use the bat as a
Yeah.
cannon. You have Syracuse Sky Chiefs, and also the Columbus Jets from back in the 50s and 60s that used the bat as a jet, basically.
Yeah.
But this is
That's so cool.
blue box era.
Okay.
So I'm pretty stoked that I was able to add that one. And then the touch for Jason, even though it's not a full Braves pack, I showed a Macon Braves a while back.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, fitted. This one's a snapback. I'm going to spare the griminess of it, but this is the Sumter,
Oh,
which
that's
is
cool.
very hard to find. So it's pretty much exactly like the Macon, except it says Sumter instead of Macon.
That's cool, man.
Brian Snitker was a coach, skipper of the Sumter Braves. He was actually a skipper of, like, I think almost all of the Braves affiliates at one point or another.
Yeah, he worked his way all the way up through that.
So Sumter, South Carolina, 85 to 90, South Atlantic League. And this is once again a gray bottom New Era, but I'll spare you what it looks like underneath the undercarriage.
We don't want Jason throwing up over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we're what the Rock is cooking. We don't want to smell what Jason's cooking.
And then we'll wrap up, even though we still probably have a little bit more time. So maybe I could throw in a couple others. But seeing as this is the final year of the Indians name, and they will now become the Guardians. And I know you guys did a whole episode on Chief Wahoo and the Indians namesake and everything like that. I, of course, can understand as a minority myself how that could be offensive in the logo. I've collected them just for the collection. I have no intention of wearing them. It's a little bit of nostalgia for me growing up collecting baseball cards, and one of my favorite baseball movies is Major League. So my attachment to Chief Wahoo is from Major League, the movie. But once again, I can definitely understand the caricature of itself, how it could be offensive and everything. So now it's just purely historical as far as when it goes into the collection. So if you're familiar with minor league, Chief Wahoo did make an appearance in the minor leagues for a couple of the affiliates. This one that I'll be showing tonight is Kingston, which I think has made an appearance before.
Oh,
so
okay.
they used this particular logo from 94 to 96 with the script Kingston on it.
A lot of creativity went into that design.
Yeah. They were just like, oh, we've just been using Wahoo, we'll just throw Kingston on across the top.
Yeah,
Well, they did do a lot of other.
they did eventually. Yeah,
Yeah, they had the other Indian later on, which I have also.
That was pulling back the bow.
Yeah, with the K in the background.
Yeah, and the K in the eye, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Looks like
and
leather.
yep,
This is a red two-tone.
that's cool.
And then the only fitted that I don't have as of yet, that I've missed out on a couple, this is a snap, is the white two-tone.
I actually wore that on the field.
Yes.
Well, not snap, but that color.
No, not snap, but white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of teams wearing white hats.
No, I'm surprised whenever I do, because I mean, after a real solid game, I don't see how you're re-wearing that one.
Especially in North Carolina summer.
So from there, I mean, I could show off a couple others since I see that I have a little bit more time here. I did get a Roman Pro hat.
Ooh.
okay.
This is the Denver Bears. You would think that it's the Tigers, but it's Denver Bears.
That's and a pinwheel.
Damn.
Oh, snap.
And it's a leather
band.
Roman Pro.
Dang.
So this one is not an easy one to find.
No.
From there, I have this I picked up. TJ will be familiar with this one.
Sarasota. Okay.
Sarasota White Sox. And this is a pro line hat. So the Sarasota White Sox actually just wore pretty much a regular black Sox hat. So this is the actual sleeve patch that the pro line love putting patches on the front of their hats. So I grabbed that one. See what else we have here. This is Pittsfield Astros.
Dang. That's nice.
This was a one-year team.
Got a gray under.
This is a gray under, but it is a snap.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed out on a couple of fitteds, but since it's rare enough, I had to grab at least a snap to hold me over until I eventually get This one,
Ooh,
what do you think this is?
Salt Lake.
I like.
Salt Lake Trappers.
Okay.
So this is
After
around the
Edmonton.
era when Bill Murray was part owner of the team. And this is when they had that crazy winning streak, which still stands.
Okay.
But it's a hat that I've come across before where it's been mislabeled.
Mhm.
And that's
Sure,
how I've
yeah.
lucky, because they've obviously mislabeled as a St. Louis and it doesn't have the T. So if you're not keen on that,
Man, that's super old.
It's
Wow.
clean.
Look how different the green looks.
another recent ad too, as you know, I'm a Tigers affiliate collector.
Yeah.
I normally would not go for mesh or black unders, but because of that, Onionta.
Oniota.
Yeah.
So once I saw this one pop up, I made the executive decision to splurge
It
on
looks like
it.
it would have
Just
been a BP hat, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
BP mesh.
Nice.
That logo's great, man.
Beautiful.
I love that. I love that color of that hat too. I don't see the orange too often.
All right,
No.
Danny, hit us with one more, man.
One
more.
more. Let's see.
Make it count, Danny. Don't show us any more batting practice mesh.
No more
Yeah,
batting
or-
practice mesh.
Black under snapbacks. Come on.
Here's no snapbacks.
No,
No,
you
you can show us
You-
Whatever you
snapback.
want. Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
Here is one that I've never seen since or before. This is the Will County Cheetahs.
Wow.
Ooh, that's an awesome logo.
They later moved and became the Cook County Cheetahs, which was basically the same exact cheetah logo, except with a block C instead of the W. But I think, if I remember correctly, without having this one specifically prepared, I think they were only in Will County for like maybe 1 or 2 years. I could be wrong, but very briefly. So this is an actual New Era snap too, in pretty
Dang.
solid condition. But this was a crazy logo that I had never seen before until it popped up.
That beats the all cheetah fur hat that JoJo showed from superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah, I
stop
would def-
reminding me of
Was it
that.
shiny?
No, it was furry. It was all
It
fur.
was furry. Yeah. It was
all
Oh, no, no, no. No.
faux cheetah fur.
No.
Definitely take the Will County cheetah over that for sure.
I will too. I'll take, and he also showed
Even a
those-
snapback. Yeah.
all those mill cats too. But listen, guys, this was great again. And Danny, thank you so much for taking us through these minor league gems, man. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no other place I'd rather be than looking at minor league hats with you guys. So fantastic, man. And I love how you get dressed up for this, man. You wear your Sunday best for every one of these majoring the minors episodes. So and then look at Leon with a little Mudville 9. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go get myself a little Mudville 9. Look, he's so proud of himself too. Look at him.
Bill the
That's
butcher. Let's build a butcher.
That's his little hat crawler sweatshirt. He's all souped up. But
Well done.
guys, this was fantastic again. Love it, man. Love the journey you take us on every time we do one of these episodes, Danny. I want to thank you for that. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Viewsfromthevault.com for official merchandise. For Jason, Leon, Pierre, and Danny V, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Later, guys.
Enjoy 15% off all products with the code VFTV15. Brought to you by VFTV.